Hello, so I'm ready. Just wait a minute. I'm checking certain functions. Are they all properly working? Need, it is needless to say that I need to have a check about it. Just a final check. Just wait a minute. I'm checking certain functions. Yes, they are all working fine. Say that I need to have a check about it. Just check again. So everything is functioning fine. Just wait a minute. I'm checking certain functions. Yes, they are all working fine. Okay, and let me set up the environment for our talk. Uh, if if I'm all ready, I will. Yes. So finally, we are all ready, and our meeting is. Let's start it. Let me set up the environment. तो आज हम ना इंग्लिश द स्पोकन इंग्लिश के आज के इसमें हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन और गोल के ऊपर। पर्सनली मैं यहाँ पे अपने जो गोल सेट करूँगा वही को मैं रीच करना चाहूँगा और उसी पे हम फोकस करेंगे। और मेरे को उसमें प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन क्या डिस्ट्रैक्शंस आ रही है, क्या वो आ रही है और मैं उसको कैसे दूर कर सकता हूँ, मैं इस पर वर्क करेंगे हम साथ में। और ये सब इंग्लिश में हम करेंगे, स्पोकन इंग्लिश में। सो चलिए शुरू करते हैं एंड लेट्स बिगिन। You know about our yesterday talks that we have completed yesterday, and today I will talk on that same matter. But our discussion topic for today will be procrastination and goal, or goal and procrastination. So I want you to give the same type of settings that you have uh, done yesterday. Let me check it out. I used to. I'm stuttering a lot. Actually, I haven't checked any other YouTuber's video or any other books. I'm just coming today. I actually planned for another topic today, that was cognitive dissonance, and in essence, there was many complexity in the topic, like modularity of verbs. I don't know. There was a lot of thing I need to prepare for that topic, and there was a huge preparation, and I haven't done the preparation. I was procrastinating the whole day, so I decided to take the big elephant that was sitting in my room was the procrastination, which was becoming a hurdle in my goal to achieve my goal. So I chose this topic. So let's focus. So the GPT had given me the reply. Uh, Got it. We are continuing a spoken English mentoring discussion. And today's theme is procrastination and goals. Just to confirm, yesterday we had a structured conversation setting, a kind of guided discussion where you shared your thoughts and I helped refine them. Grammar, vocabulary, flow, argument structure, and depth of ideas. Before I recreate that exact setup, tell me one quick thing. Would you like today's session to be the same formal discussion style? You speak, I polish and comment, or do you want to add a debate dialogue element where I take a counter position or play devil's advocate to sharpen your reasoning? Oh, the ChatGPT is becoming witty a little bit. So I will set up your full environment, topic, interview structure, tone, and flow cues. So I will not go with the both. I will go with the balance and new thing that I will discuss now. So let's start. Yes, indeed, I want to go with the formal discussion, but here I want you to give me the replies and make my thing logical and correct me when I am wrong or I am over demanding of myself, which will result into the overwhelming, and where I will fall in the loop of overwhelm and continuous procrastination. We will discuss it with the friends, but still, I will like you to give me the structure syntax of the English that makes me look professional, as well as vocabulary and highly critical and intrusive on that subject. And apart from that, I want you to be someone as a mentor advisor for me for this chat. Yes, so indeed it had taken the request. So I don't want to go with the setting. Self-regulation, cognitive dissonance, emotional inertia, volitional control, delayed gratification, intrinsic motivation, task aversion, perfectionism, mental bandwidth, goal fatigue, strategic pacing, sustainable discipline. Procrastination to me is not merely a lack of willpower, but a misalignment between emotional readiness and cognitive intent. Our goal often becomes counterproductive when they expand faster than our psychological resources. And sustain the challenge lies not in desiring success, but in calibrating the desire into actionable digesting steps. Yeah, indeed, we will discuss on that, but let's not do a goals setting. I mean, a setting for the discussion. What I want you to give me the topic, and actually, I will act here as a novice conversational who is trying to cope up with myself and focus on my actual goals and how I can lessen my procrastinations by lessen my distractions. There are certain things that I knew from here about I have heard from somewhere else, and in the discussion, if I have used somewhere a wrong proverb, wrong pronunciation, wrong sentence structure, I will like you to point it out in the end of your chat. Okay, thank you. So we have done the complete setup for today, and now let's begin with the discussion. Actually, on with the intent of solving our current problem. Am I too kind? I shall not say thank you because it will increase the tokenization and may result in the more electric consuming at the GPT headquarters. Oh. I am currently in the third year of my CSC IoT, Computer Science Internet of Things Engineering. I don't have any actual skills I have realized. My pointer is also not that good. The current CGPA that is for my past 2 years average is nearly about 6.6 and it is not too much. My skills, I don't know any programming language to score. I just know, just like basics or very basics. I have passed the exam just by studying 2 to 3 hours before the paper, even though it's the end sem and in internal assessment examination unit test or midterm. I used to normally study just half an hour or 15 minutes before the paper. Actually, I am able to score good marks in that particular frame of time, but still, I found it really depressing for myself that I'm not working on anything and I used to waste my time on watching anime, doing something that doesn't affect my current goals, learning history, or like something like a keyboard warrior. I haven't really done this stuff like keyboard warrior. I haven't debated too much in any of the discussion. Maybe there were some single instances, but yes, I can't say that I am a keyboard warrior. But yes, I used to love to. I used to love reading the comments and the debate between the actual keyboard warriors. I was never taking the parts in them, and that was my side task. Also, I am becoming more and more irritated due to my failures, and I have around 3 months time left. I have certain goals of doing and preparing, and I want to develop a system in which I will focus on my personal growth as well as my mindset growth. I think I am currently a little bit immature. I react emotionally without thinking the real scenario, and I'm little bit late in developing myself. I don't know about the reality that much. I'm really idealist and see the world from my perception, which is really broken. It is not really well functioning, so this is also a thought that I'm here to discuss. Why I use ChatGPT? I've tried in Perplexity, but Perplexity is not able to catch my voice as clear as good as GPT. GPT had a really good voice to chat function for prompting. That was honest, raw, and deeply self-aware. I know it was honest and raw and deeply self-aware. I mean by raw that it was directly coming from my chain of thoughts. So it was actually raw. I don't have the pre-planned structure for this chat, and exactly the kind of reflection that marks the beginning of genuine change. I've talked with GPT so many times that I have seen the pattern that it will reply me the same particular chat. Almost every time. You are not merely talking about procrastination, you are opening the hood of your own mind and trying to understand why you focus less. That's brave and useful. I used to click repetitive and I'm also using the word very much. I don't want to use this word because it's like it's look kind of cheap. I have seen many interviews on the internet where people who are good in their profession. I'm not talking about someone IS officer or great speaker. What I'm saying about is any TED Talk speaker. I'm here to point out about the people who are great in this profession and are there for the interview, and they will just likely use the word likely, but I I was the means you can check that the syntax of the structure of the sentence is too repetitive. Even though I am also too repetitive now, I just want to improve this particular thinking and reframe my brain, retrain it to speak in a way that it doesn't look too glitch, whatever it is called. I also want to improve this pronunciation. Maybe I will not be able to do daily, but I'm focusing on this with a intent. So I'm here with an intent. Let's go. Let's first refine your language into a more professional and fluent form while keeping your tone authentic. Then we will unpack the psychological and logical layers beneath what you said. So the refined version, let me try to speak it in a usual manner. I'm currently in the third year of my computer science and engineering program with a specialization in the Internet of Things CSE IoT. Over time, I have realized that I don't really possess any solid technical skills yet. My cumulative GPA for the past few years is seven between 6 and 7, which isn't particularly impressive. In terms of programming, I only know the basics of a few languages. I've never explored any of them deeply enough to claim mastery. Honestly, I've often managed to pass exams by studying for just a few hours, sometimes even just 30 minutes before the paper. The strategy worked for short term tests like internal assessment or midterms, but I now see that it didn't help me build real understanding. What bothers me most is how much time I waste on distractions. I spend hours watching anime or reading online debates instead of doing anything that aligns with my goals. I wouldn't call myself a keyboard warrior, but I've spent a lot of time just reading arguments in comment sections instead of contributing anything meaningful. Lately, I have begun feeling increasingly irritated and disappointed with myself. I have about 3 months before my next academic phase begins, and I want to use that time to build a sustainable system for personal and mental growth. I recognize that I'm quite emotionally reactive and sometimes idealistic. I see the world through my own distorted perception instead of facing reality as it is. I think it's time to grow up mentally and rebuild myself from the inside out. So we discuss rather than discuss on. Okay, example we will discuss procrastination. I've realized some more natural and conversational tone. I've realized avoid repetitions of fillers like like, and actually they dilute your confidence when you speak. Pronunciation tips, cumulative procrastination, irritated. Next, describe the problem phase beautifully. Now, speak your mind on solution phase, how you want to fight procrastination and build a personal growth system in the next 3 months. So, initially, my target and what's my main target for the next 3 months is have a good system of your daily life, uh, complete my portions of GATE CSE and AIDS, as well as practiced at least 30 papers of both the subject and have a mastery of both. I know it is a really hard, and I will like to uh, give my 16 hours for in studying for this purpose. I am really prepared for it. Apart from that, I will like to work out 2 hours on gym and around in the both it in my 16 hours of studying, of course I will study around 12 hours, 4 hours I'm counting as eating food, preparing and this thing. But all the in I want my mind to be only focusing on studying in that particular frame of time, and 2 hours I'm giving to the gym. Apart from that, I will take some breaks in my journey. There, I will not take more than 3 breaks for my journey. And I will focus on maintaining the streak system that I am currently following, like certifications and other things. But I will try to make it less than an hour for my day. I will not increase the time for it, and it will also come in my study session. So 12 hours focused study for the grade study. If there will be the paper of a particular subject, I will try to focus 6 hours on that particular subject on that day. If there is a what we call, so the skills I want to currently develop is, first my focus is to improve my Python programming and C programming. Also, I will focus on mostly about my gate topics and DSA and prepare for it. Mathematics is also the side thing that will like to prepare. In the gym, I want to improve my body and calisthenics. I will like to focus on my health, like hair growth, eye health, sense health, mental sharpening, and other things. Also, I will reflect on my family situations and other situations where I need to be more mature and be less reactive, be calm, and accept that sometimes it's my fault rather than others. Uh, I need to be forgiving and accepting of my own faults. That's also a great thing I should target. I shall improve the relationships with others people and try to fetch a good relationship. And also, I will like to learn about Islam's. Uh, I will also re-memorize the surahs that I have already memorized of Quran, and will have a yeah, focused time period deserved, or what you can say, dedicated. I was not able to focus on this term for my personal spiritual growth. I'm not focus on Islam as a identity of community. I focus on Islam for my personal growth and spiritual belief because I'm satisfied with it. Yes, there are many things that I don't know, but as a core, I'm satisfied. But I will try to question it because questioning is what makes the faith stronger. So I will like to focus on it as well. So okay, it's a lot of thing for this chat. We will talk in the next particular speaking. I think I have cleared too much on that particular chat. I was just afraid that will GPT will take my this much longer chat, or it will hinder its ability. I'm a little bit anxious about it. Maybe because I don't know it will be able to take. Say it is taking a lot of time. Oh wow, it took it. Yes, it took it. I'm really happy. This senses a portrait of your ambience. You have described a full ecosystem of goals, intellectual, physical, emotional, and spiritual. The challenge now is to turn that ecosystem into an environment you can actually live in, not just admire from outside the glass. Okay, I will add certain things that I haven't mentioned here. I also like to read some books and have a, what do you call it, days where we can go. I'm also in my college NSS programs, and like will likely to work on my YouTube channel as well, and social constructs. Also, I will like to be gratitude my family, my immediate surrounding, my other people. Uh, I used to be very self-focused, just selfish, or we can say uh, a very narcissist guy. Maybe it may be due to the environment that I grew up. I will not blame anyone else. I don't know, like to blame anyone because if we blame others, we play the victim game, and victim never try to improve. That's not how you need to work on. Uh, we know that colonization. If we play the victim game that the British looted us and British need to solve our problem, when we become victim and we play like a victim, we tried the criminal, or I am not getting the right word. The one who have victimized us. No, 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 that's also not the right word. I will use the criminal here. Uh, so to make a chance where uh, it feels like it means we need him to work, and we don't like to improve us. We want compensation, but not want to rebuild ourselves. That's the kind of ideology I'm here to stay. Let me see. It's already gone 20 minutes long, so let's go there. Yes, I don't want to admire my goals outside from the class. I actually want to impact it. And if I this was my today's session, so I will like to implement it in my life. Over the next 3 months, my primary target is to design a disciplined daily system. I want to complete my GATE, CSC, and AIDS portions, practice at least 30 papers for each, and gain solid mastery over both subjects. My plan is to dedicate about 16 hours each day to these routines. Out of those, 12 hours will be focused study time, and the remaining 4 will include meals, preparation, and short recovery breaks. Ah, yes. I think I need to take a 5 minute short break. Now, we will be soon back. I'm shutting my mic. The break time is over. Okay. So where we were? Yes, that was a reach. The sentence I've already told him means what's my target. So what was his reply? That was a rich, sincere self portrait of your ambition. You have described the full ecosystem of goals: intellectual, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Intellectual, yes, my target for the particular period. Physical, yes, my body and other things. Emotional, yes, I want to mature up and have a good relations with others and have gratitude for their availability around me. And spiritual, the challenge now is to turn that ecosystem into an environment you can actually live in, not just admire from outside the glass. Okay, let's speak this as I'm speaking to someone else about my predicament. Over the next 3 months, my primary target is to design a disciplined daily system. I want to complete my GATE CSE and AIDS portions, practice at least around 30 papers for each, and gain solid mastery over both subjects. My plan currently is to dedicate about 16 hours each day to this routine. Out of those, 12 hours will be focused study time, and the remaining 4 will include meals, preparation, and short recovery breaks. Alongside my studies, I intend to spend 2 hours at the gym to build strength through calisthenics and improve overall health. My academic priorities includes strengthening my foundation in Python and C programming, deepening my understanding of data structures and algorithms, and revising mathematics. That's in particular revising mathematics. Beyond academics, I aim to cultivate emotional maturity, to stay calm, accept my mistakes, and respond less reactively in family situations. I want to rebuild my relationship through patience and empathy. Spiritually, I hope to reconnect with Islam in a personal way, focusing on reflection and rememorizing surahs from the Quran. For me, faith is not about social identity but about inner discipline and growth. Questioning and understanding it more deeply will, I believe, strengthen my conviction. Okay, not clock management. Yeah, I have told him to give me a reply which is based on based grounding minds that is really pragmatic and available. So yes, it told me that 16-hour mode is biologically unsustainable. We can only work around 8 hours of focused work. Yes, I am targeting that 8 hours only. Yeah. Apart from that 8 hours, will you see I will be working. I will also complete my other course. Yeah, I will focus to design around energy management. Instead thinking cycle 90 minutes focus. I wasn't particularly talking about that in the second part. No goals need recovery loops. I wasn't talking about the daily breaks. I was talking about break we used to take in a month or some about that. Okay, okay. Yes, I will take a break of 15 minutes for. Initially, I will not focus on a 90 minutes Pomodoro. I will try to start with 20 minutes, then 30 minutes, then 40 minutes about that. So let's finish the today's aspiration. Yeah, apart from that, I will like to focus on my YouTube daily 1,000 jump rope for building my stamina, and sometimes I will practice any skills that will help me to uh, boost my mental gymnastics and physical gymnastics. Okay, I will. We will talk on it later on. But and yes, goal setting was done today. Let's talk about procrastination. I will not talk too much on procrastination. I have recently learned the formula that procrastination can be beaten by motivation actually, and motivation comes from belief times the importance of task. We should have a strong belief that we can do it. It will come to us.
It will arrive. We will reach that instance of time where we will be able what we are thinking, but we should also complete the importance of task with it. Like suppose I need to eat food, I'm hungry. I have a belief that I will become powerful gymnastics. So if I will be hungry, I will focus on eating the food first. I will not balance out it. I will balance out the whole system without actually focusing my balancing the daily routine. Okay, means I need to complete the targeted goals without actually balancing. And in my targeted goals, I am covering all the topics. So I will lessen my restrictions about anime and other thinking loops. I will be gratitude and I will use spirituality here. If possible, I am targeting to do increase my spirituality and faith. Uh, okay, and I will follow any leader. I don't want. Okay, it's not the right time to say that. Apart from that, okay, it is already too much for me. So my side goal is YouTube, book reading, summary, jump rope, learning dance, and other things. But and I will also plan to share my daily journeys on my channels. Okay, so I hope you will follow me. Uh, Even no one follow me, I want myself to follow this, and it's okay. I hope you have learned something from this. Thank you. Let's check what the GPT will provide. Actually, I need to check how much time I've talked today. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So, the refined and trend version is apart from my studies and gym routines, I also want to focus on my YouTube channel. I plan to upload consistently, include a daily challenge of 1000 jump rope repetition to build stamina. Occasionally, I will also practice new skills, anything that strengthens my mental and physical agility. As for procrastination, I have recently learned an interesting formula that can be defeated. That procrastination can be defeated by motivation. Motivation equals belief X importance of the task. In other words, if I believe I can achieve something and I also recognize how important. Actually, I'm very drained out. Uh, so so here I'm concluding my today's session. I wanted to give me the English advice that I need to improve today and what can I work actually and improve so that I will not repeat that particular mistakes when I will come tomorrow. I would like to Mr. Anush, okay, I would like to. We'll translate a little bit future perception and it gives an illusion. It sounds smoother and more natural in English conversation. Avoid using beated. The correct term form is beaten. Procrastination can be beaten by motivation. Watch repetition of filler words actually like this sound uncertain and being slower and pausing instead of filling space with this. Okay. I need to practice speaking slower and pausing instead of filling space with this. So from tomorrow onwards, I will try to implement this particular rule. Practice speaking slower and pausing instead of filling space with this. Consistency, resilience, deliberate alignment, reflection. For speaking, you think fast and speak honestly. That's good. Not thinking. Now practice thinking one sentence ahead. Speak. Ask yourself what I'm really trying to say here, and render thoughts more persuasive. Okay, I'm really speaking too fast, according to him. Three-dimensional nature we will build by this practicing an educator without losing in actual honesty. Okay, let's